Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. This is Bella with Bella and the Phoenix. Hope you guys are doing well. So just wanted to do a quick reading for the collective. We're going to check on the Divine Masculines, what's going on with their energy this week for the first week of October. I can't believe it's October. It's my birthday month. Happy birthday to my Libras and fellow Scorpios towards the end of October, right? So exciting. but yeah, I hope you guys had a great weekend. Just want to make this a quick reading, so I'm just going to pull all the cards at first and then go from there and like clarify. But interestingly enough, at the bottom we have the Ace of Cups. And I feel like this is a card that has been coming out a lot, especially in my pre-shuffle. And I feel like this is confirming the energy. Like there's new beginnings in the horizon here. And I feel like a lot of masculines here are being pushed to take action, you know, especially because the bottom underneath that is the Knight of Wands. So they're ready to break free, like this stallion here, okay? A lot of passion, a lot of sacral chakra energy here. You know, this flame just won't go out, you know? And there's 4 wands behind her, so it's like this is about your commitment that is really making this person want to take charge, you know, and go towards you and dance to the beat of their own drum kind of a energy, because they know they have freedom with you in your connection, okay? So yeah, so let's find out what is going on with the masculines here for the collective. 3 cards, please, Spirit. What is going on with the masculines? Ooh. Page of Wands. Love it. Bottom underneath that is the Magician. I'm going to leave it there because, you know, this yellow energy is really sticking out to me. I feel like they're starting to get confidence to come forward. Knight of Pentacles at the bottom underneath that. But they might be doubting themselves at the same time. Okay. Yeah, because they're thinking about the past. You know, especially if you walked away from the connection in the past. This is something that is still haunting them. Yeah. 6 of Swords underneath that. But they want to have harmony here. Number 6 reminds me of like harmony. Really trying to balance out the scales with the Lovers, right? Because 6 in the major arcana is the Lovers. And then we have the Ace of Wands, King of Swords, and the Empress, right? So they really want to speak their truth to you, and they have a lot of fire here, especially since we saw the Knight of Wands. But they really want to be more lighthearted. This is at the bottom. They want to be lifting out of negativity and like take that sweet nectar, you know, and like enjoy life. This is like your person and this is you. You guys are like in nature able to help each other. So I love it. It's like the yin yang. Wow, we have the Wheel. This one has been coming on the pre-shuffle too. Expansive, optimistic, tolerant, grateful, destiny, turning point, right? This person is going through a turning point here where they really want to come forward towards you, making stable changes, right? Growth, luck. They feel lucky to have you in this connection. Knight of Wands at the bottom. But this is that self-sabotage energy where they're second-guessing themselves, right? And so with the Knight of Wands, it's like they're getting tired of this energy of being negative, and that's why they're trying to be optimistic. Okay. Yeah, see? Underneath that, we have light bulb, aha moment. Like the magician, somebody's trying to manifest something different than what they've been manifesting, these negative thoughts, into a positive. Okay. What else, Spirit? And we're also going to pull some messages of what they want to say to you. The squirrel tried to come out, so I feel like that's them hiding away what they feel. And then that's why they delay, you know, making a move. Refusing to compromise. It's almost like they stop themselves before they even begin. And they don't know if you're going to be open to compromising with them. Yeah, if you guys are going to be able to bridge that gap with the bridge here. Harmony. I literally just said that earlier. Here we have confirmation. So this person wants to bring harmony to the connection, but something is haunting them from the past that they have to let go of. Why is the Seven of Cups here? And when we pull his messages of your person, that could give us more insight about, you know, these piles here. But let's just see. Why is Seven of Cups here, Spirit? Yeah, the lion. Did I not say the yellow energy? It's like somebody's trying to be confident. And here we have confirmation. The lion. They're trying to get out of their ego, out of their overthinking here. And be more heart-centered, right? That's why the cups are here. Because that's your feelings, right? Your energy of how you feel. And they have that desire to sort through these feelings so that they could finally step into their emperor energy. Look at that, we have the star at the bottom. The star is basically guiding them to make things right with you. Judgment is standing out to me here. Like, that's what Spirit is saying. It's not that the cards are here, but the energy's here. So I just feel like with the Six of Cups, it has that reconciliation energy where they really want to come back in and make things right with you because they had a wake-up call. That's why the Magician's here. Like, they really want to manifest something new out of this connection so that it won't be so heavy. Why is the Six of Cups here? Yeah, they're thinking back about the past, how you guys used to have this anger, abusive, tense energy, and it was very painful, and that's what's really sticking out to them. And it's interesting because we have Page of Wands here, and this symbol here is a Page of Wands. But they want to balance things out with the 11 energy. And we have the wheel here, so it's like they want to turn the corner here and stop thinking that things are going to, you know, keep repeating. Look at that. The sun and the mountain. This is the 8 of Wands over here. So, and then the 21 reminds me of the world. So yeah, I feel like your person really wants to shed light into the situation and stop blocking, you know, the energy between you guys and face this pain. Because in order for you to move forward, you have to feel the pain, right? You have to feel it in order to heal it. And avoiding it is just, it's not going to help. Okay, so let's see. What does your person want to say? What do they want to say? Yeah, look at that. I'm afraid to contact you. That came through very strongly in this reading, especially with the Seven of Cups. They keep sabotaging themselves, thinking negative, but they're trying to come out of that because we have the wheel here. They feel this pull towards you that you guys are destined to be together. And that's what's making them feel more at ease, is what I'm getting. But yeah, they're haunted by their past actions here with, I wish I had treated you better. And so with the Page of Wands, it just tells me that this person knows they were very immature with how they treated you. And now the fact that we have the wheel here, it's like they're turning a corner where they're going to ascend to that magician and master themselves so that they can, you know, manifest a different outcome here. Why is a magician here with stalemate? What do they want to say about that? Oh my God, it came out again. Oh my gosh. Spirit always confirms, okay? And yeah, look at this. Sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. And I love this because it's so true. It's like they stay thinking about you because they want to make sure that when they make this move, that they're able to manifest a positive outcome. What else? What does this person want to say, Spirit? I wish I could take back my words. Oh my God. Wow. You guys. This person, they know that they were they had clouded judgment is what I'm hearing from Spirit when they were in their pride and ego with the lion's energy here. And they're wishing that they could take back their words. We saw the star card earlier too, right? So, and speaking of the star card, we have, it's time for me to heal now. So they're trying to heal this regretful energy is what I'm getting. Because they know that they have to bring you judgment. They have to bring things into balance. They have to bring you justice in order to balance out the connection between you guys. Wow. Why is Whip here with the 6 of Cups? This also makes me feel like they feel like they might be punished by you because of how they treated you when they come back in. And I don't know, it's just that energy. Yeah, I feel you even though we are apart. So they might be feeling your tension, your anger. Maybe when you think back on what they said, they pick up on that. You know what I mean? Especially if it was like something hurtful that you've been thinking about, then it pops up in that person's brain. And, you know, because you guys are telepathically connected. So I'm getting here that in order for this person to get out of this rut, out of this stuck energy, you, feminine, need to make sure that you're forgiving your person, that you're not repeating the same storyline to yourself or to other people, because that's how you know that you're moving towards forgiveness. And once you're in this happier forgiveness energy, then your person's going to feel that weight lifted in your connection. They're going to be like, oh, I feel the positive energy. Now I feel I can come over, you know, towards her. But if you guys don't shift, your person's not going to be able to shift. You know what I mean? So it all starts with us, right? So like my fellow friend says, my fellow tarot reader friend, she says, be the change you want to see. And that's exactly what it is. If you guys want to move out of this dark energy into calmer waters and be eye to eye with each other and bridge, you know, the gap and reconcile, it starts with you letting go of the past, anything that was negative, and be like the hummingbird, right? Be more lighthearted, because they are staying awake thinking about you just like you're thinking about them. But if your thoughts are negative, it's going to affect them too. So just know that you guys are basically the same person, the same consciousness, right? Which is really weird, right, to say. But that's a twin flame connection, because you guys share the same energetic blueprint, the same heart, right? The same soul. And anything that you feel about your person, they're going to pick up on that, even if it's subconsciously. And they're going to relay it back to you, maybe subconsciously, right? Or consciously. But I just feel like your person this week, they might be afraid to contact you, right? But they might finally gather the courage here with the Lion's energy. Tell us more about that, Spirit. Well, what's going to be the potential outcome this week? Like, are they going to come out of that rut energy and do something, or what's going to happen? Wow, and it fell right on this pile. Oh, they're still going to be in a grieving energy, you guys. And that's okay. You know, you want this person to feel, right? You don't want them to be all in their head and the ego. You want them to finally get into their heart space. And so they might still be in this energy of grieving, right? Grieving the things that they said to you that were very uncalled for, immature. You know, Page of Wands is very passionate, right? Somebody that could be angry, because anger is passion as well. But the wheel is turning, right? The wheel is saying here that this person will eventually turn the corner, but they're afraid to contact you because there's still a lot of feeling this lack and this grief. And, you know, grief usually comes in stages, right? Where you go through the anger phase, the accepting phase, you know, surrender, you know, all those stages, right? I can't think of them all right now, but but this person's still heartbroken, okay? But they're working on it. Spirit wants you to know that they're working on turning this corner, okay? And they're going to be persistent to actually rebuild themselves and make themselves whole from their heart being broken. You know, because in order for them to open up their heart has to crack open. And if this person had their heart chakra blocked and you help them open up that heart, they're needing to heal that. And we saw that with that card that said it's my time to heal now. But they're being guided to do something about this heartbreak energy, which is good. What else? Can you clarify, Spirit, why is heartbroken here? Potential outcome. And you know what? Especially with how I was saying this person is going to come out of that once they heal, right? They're going to come out of that rut and have their heart mended, and then from there be able to go on a date with you. But you definitely want them to take that time. You don't want them to come back, you know, sooner. Kind of like when you bake a cake, right? Like you don't want to take that out of the oven too soon before it's ready. But just know that when it's ready, it's going to come out of nowhere and you're going to be shocked, because this person, by the end of the week even, they could make this turnaround happen, right? But there could be some shocking news here this week. Spirit, what is this shock energy about? Yeah, time to heal. Shadow work, self-appreciation. I mean, take it how it resonates, guys, but for some of you, I feel like this person either will contact you and they'll say, hey, I know I hurt you, but I'm going through a lot right now and I don't want you to take it personal. I'm taking some time to heal. I'm going to therapy. You know, like you never know what could transpire, but I feel like this person really wants to work on their pride and ego, because this is on the pile of the Lion, because they know that their pride and ego sabotaged this connection, and now they're wanting to work on it, repair it, right? And there's a ring here, so the ring reminds me of a circle, right? Like trying to come full circle with this situation and be able to repair it, because they wrapped up a cycle. Also, the ring reminds me of a cycle. They wrapped up a cycle with a karmic energy, and this could very well have trickled over where they took things out on you. But either way, I feel like this person is striving towards being more calm and not being this volatile energy. But Let's get one more for the Six of Cups. Why is this here, Spirit? As the overall energy. This person wants to reconcile with you, but there's a lot of things that they have to feel, right? Go through those stages of grief in order to come out of the other side of that. Yeah, they're interested in talking to you. Says here, interested, awaiting messages. They want to text, call you, email, talk more. So they could also be telling you here, I feel the messages you're sending me telepathically. And they feel your tension. So if you guys have a lot of tension, resentment that you're holding on to, you know, it's better to just let it go and not take that in, right? Just to detach yourself from that energy, because a lot of the times the reason why we feel pain in connections, or, you know, emotional pain, you know what I mean, is because we are attached to that person. We are attached to that outcome of what we hoped things would be that they're not. And the sooner you detach and let go of what you hoped or you wish how things were different, and you accept the situation as it is, then that's how it will help you to release that energy so that you're not in pain. Because when you're in gratitude and acceptance, that's when you are living in the now, right? That's when you are not thinking about the past and not thinking about what words this person told you, right? And once you're able to accept and be grateful and clear your energy and forgive, it's going to shift the vibration of this connection, where this person's going to feel that heavy energy lift. I said that earlier, and I feel like Spirit wants me to say it again. And that's when transformation is going to happen in your connection, right? Because you guys are the same person. Okay, so right when I'm saying that, thank you, Spirit, you guys mirror each other, okay? What one person feels, the other one feels. If you feel resentment and anger and, you know, you're hostile towards your person, your person's going to pick up on that, right? And in order to bridge the gap, I just keep hearing that from Spirit, bridge the gap, make sure that you release any attachments or any expectations, right, that you had, where you expected something to happen and it didn't happen, because it's not how Spirit wants things to be, right? I mean, we can't control every single thing in our life, right? We have to just accept the things that we can work on and accept the things that we can't. I know that sounds weird, but but yeah, that's all I'm going to say about that. But let me see. I don't know if I made sense, but I hope that you guys do resonate with this. And if not, maybe it's not your reading, but, you know, maybe the next reading will resonate. And give it a thumbs up if it resonated, guys. That way I know. But, yeah. So let's see. What does your person want to say about sometimes I stay awake thinking about you? Oh, we got 2. Wow. There's a lot of heartbreak. So when they think about you at the moment this week, you guys, they're thinking a lot about the heartbreak. And that came out basically twice. So this person feels like their heart has been stabbed. You know, like they just feel very vulnerable is what I'm getting. And they stay awake thinking about this loss that they feel, or the lies or deception, whatever happened to your situation. Everybody's situation is going to be different. But I just feel like your person's thinking about this pain that they feel. And it could be that they hurt you, they backstabbed you, you know, that they cut these ties with you, that you guys are moving on. So this is what they keep thinking about at night. And that's why the Six of Cups is the overall energy, because they're thinking about something that happened, something that didn't go as ideal as they would have hoped, right? Bottom of the deck, we have not today. Boundaries and hurt, avoiding conversation, not dealing, still upset. So the overall energy here is that this person this week is struggling to let go of what happened in the past, because it could have been some hurt words, you know, and that's what I was saying. If you guys start focusing on your accepting of the situation, surrendering to what is, to what's happening, that's going to alleviate a lot of the pain that you're feeling. And in that same token, your person's going to feel that energy too. And that way they can start letting go of the pain. They can start accepting, like, you know what, that's in the past. And if we want to move forward to calmer waters, we have to stop repeating that heartbreak, pain, moving on cycle, right? Because we saw that ring, it's like it keeps going in circles, right? Like the Wheel of Fortune. We saw the wheel here with the Page of Wands. And until you guys master that part of your lessons, that's why we have the Magician here. That's when you guys can finally shift into that next energy where you guys go on a date, when you guys talk things out, and it's going to be shocking, right? It's going to come out of nowhere. Look at this. I love this. Okay, you guys are going to give each other equal give and take. Affection is going to be returned. Okay, because you guys are twin flames. This is double confirmation of that mirror energy we saw, and now we have twin flames here. So you guys complement each other. You guys are going to balance things out. The blue here reminds me of communication. And so I feel like this week, you guys are transitioning both out of that hurt, backstabbing, hurt, past energy and into the calmer waters energy, to where you can eventually bring things back into balance and have a reconciliation, because this is your soulmate. The Six of Cups is a soulmate energy in tarot. Okay, love it. Let's pull the archetypes deck. I really like this deck, just to wrap up. What archetype is your person embodying this week for October, Spirit? The Plastic. Allow yourself to be more authentic and differentiate your internal motivations and external influences. Like I said, this person is healing. Okay, so they're healing that energy of being superficial, of not opening up their heart, and just, you know, having artificial relationships, vanity, right? Being in the ego. And so they're healing out of that energy so that they can be abundant. Look at this, the wealth bringer. You're attracting great wealth either by discovery of a rare opportunity, or your hard work will be rewarded. Okay, so there's a sun in the background there, and I feel like your person is trying to peek over that curtain, you know, to find some kind of clarity. And they're focused on the physical world, but I feel like they're attracting opportunities, right, in order to either save money or be able to advance in the physical world. But overall energy too here is the romantic. Like, they really want to take you out, you know, like when they're in this better energy of when the curtain finally gets pulled back and you see the full sunset, it's like clarity, right? Like divine masculine finally taking action. Careful not to ignore reality in favor of your romanticized version of love, or you may have a tough time in the dating world. Okay, and I feel like that's your person trying to be more practical in the relationship space and heal from having rose-colored glasses, right? Because I feel like whether it be with your connection or whoever they were with before, they're starting to realize that if you're not grounded in reality, you're building a foundation of lies and fantasy and deception. That's the devil's energy, right? And so I feel like your person this time around is healing that energy of living in rose-colored glasses, or trying to be with people for hoping that they could change that person, or hoping that they could change that person, or maybe make them to be like you. But I feel like your person is going to transition out of that soon, right? That's why we have the shocking energy here. This is like the Tower, where this person's going to finally change out of that fake energy and be more practical and still be romantic. But I feel like they're not trying to have a foundation where it's built on, I wish this person was this way. You know what I mean? It would be an energy where they will accept the person for who they are. And that's basically you. Because when you have your soulmate, you don't have to mold them into anything. They're exactly what you need and want, right? And there's none of that forcing things to happen energy. So, I feel like I need to get one more card. Oh, let's get Romance Angels. Okay. So, Spirit, what is the energy this week for the masculine? Yeah, they want to have this heart-to-heart conversation with you. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. That's what I'm saying. I feel like for some of you, you might get a call this week where your person's going to tell you, hey, I'm going through like a hard time and I just want to clear the air with you. You know, whatever it is, they know that they need to be vulnerable with you. But as you can see in this card, the guy is not really looking at her. He has this closed off energy, right? And so this could be where your person's thinking you're going to be like that when they try to talk to you. But Spirit is saying here, but you need to love yourself first, right? Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. So what I'm getting here is that Spirit is saying, make sure you love yourself first, because by you doing what's right for you and trying to clear the air and, you know, do what's right, you're making sure that you're taking care of you and letting go of any resentment that you could be holding on to, or doubts or any worries. And that's going to help you have better relationships with people, right? Because you love yourself enough to know that that's the right thing to do. But when people don't love themselves, they're going to let everything else take over. You know, doubt, worry, anxiousness, negativity, being pessimistic, right? Or being attached to an outcome. Like, I don't want to talk to this person because I feel like this might repeat itself, or, you know, history might repeat itself, or it might go wrong. You're self-sabotaging, and that's not loving yourself first, right? And so what Spirit is saying here is that your person this time might take a break, right, this week, to really figure out what they need to do to heal, because we saw the Star card, now we saw this girl healing from surgery. And we saw, you know, it's my time to heal now card of the message that he was saying. Because this person has a lot of catching up to do with self-love and that self-sabotage energy. But I feel like Spirit is saying, once they heal, right, this week especially, there's a lot of grieving, a lot of purging negativity that your person's trying to resolve and process. And so once they get to the other side of that, right, that's when they're going to be able to, you know, tell you how they feel. And I feel like that card was coming out a lot in the pre-shuffle. I want to tell you how I feel. Let's see if it comes out. One more message, Spirit, for the collective to wrap up. Because I mean, they have so much that they want to say to you that they keep thinking about at night, especially before they go to bed. One more, Spirit. What does the masculine want to say? Finding out the truth crushed me. I will wait for a sign from you. I hope that you can forgive me one day. Wow. So, yeah, again, this person is thinking back about the past. Maybe they finally realize who you are, that you are their soulmate, twin flame, whatever the situation is. And finding out this truth really crushed them, because remember I said that a lot of these masculines are going through an awakening where they're finally lifting that veil to see the actual truth, right? That it's kind of like the Matrix, like they're waking up out of that pod. Right? Like you've already been out there in the world like Trinity fighting these agents, and your person's like Neo, like just waking up and starting to realize, this is my person, I treated them really bad, I wish I had treated her better, right? But Spirit wants this person to love themselves first, and that starts with them forgiving themselves for acting, how they did, very immature, because they were not awakened, right? They didn't know any better. And so Spirit is like, don't beat yourself up. And it's funny because this was at the bottom of the deck, Divine Matrix, and I literally was just talking about that. 44 energy, okay? This is about grounding your stability in your home life. This is like a person's face here, and it's like their thoughts, right? Keep going round and round in circles. And I kept saying that about the wheel. This person needs to master themselves and stop being pessimistic and release themselves of the attachment so that they can heal. Look at that, beyond the ordinary, right? Because we are exceptional divine beings. We're not meant to keep living in this stagnant energy. You have to move in order to grow. Let's get one more to wrap up. Smoke and mirrors. Okay, I feel like this person's finally seeing past the cloudy energy, because they had clouded judgment, right? And this is uncharted territory here for them to finally see things for how they really are. And that's what happens when you wake up, when you get out of the matrix, when you see that the world is not what you thought it was. And only your soulmate can help you, catalyze you into that energy. But this person's following their true north, is what I'm getting. So for this week, they might not be coming forward for some of you because they're still processing a lot of heartbreak, a lot of pain. But so are you, right? So just keep being thankful, right? Keep being in the present moment. Don't think about the past, right? Just keep focusing on your future, how you want things to be and manifest, especially with the full moon coming up next week. And finally, Mercury went direct yesterday, thank God. But we still in the shadow period, okay? So, communication could still come in and still be a little bit skewed for some of you. But overall, I feel like there's a little butterfly here, right? And I feel like, and there's stars here too. So I feel like you guys are about to merge into another dimension, and like quantum leap is what I'm getting, into that other timeline where you guys are already together, okay? But in this timeline, there's still a cycle here that needs to be completed and sorted out and purged, right? But I feel like your person and you are both healing. And, just keep taking your time. There's no rush. Because this is already a connection that's still ongoing. No matter what's happening in the physical, you guys are always connected and talking to each other in the 5D, right? Okay, so I'm gonna leave it there, guys. Thank you for watching, and if you like this video, please feel free to give it a thumbs up and comment below if it resonated. And if you'd like to book a reading with me, you can do so by clicking on the link below. And I will catch you guys in the next video. Bye!